Well, I grew up in a small town on eastern Long Island. I was exposed to good habits of financial literacy at an early age. I studied math and engineering and business and was in business for 20 years. Was fortunate enough to be exposed to working on some projects for the New York City Public Schools. Realized that I needed to do something in education, found out about the Council for Economic Education, fell in love with the mission, and decided that this is what I wanted to do. I would say it was a big transition to go from the private sector to the not-for-profit sector, but I think there are a lot of applicable skills that you can bring with you as long as you have the sensibility to understand that you're in a very different environment. So the idea of being accountable to goals and objectives and to values are important in the private sector, and they're important in managing a not-for-profit as well. I think we're making some progress, but I think it could be better. On the hopeful front, even though we're not passing a lot more mandates to teach personal finance or economics at a state-by-state level, we're getting a lot more engagement from state leaders, from treasurers, for example, who are working with local organizations, with the schools, to get this education into the schools in their states. Well, I think the Mississippi Council is an extraordinarily strong council, and that's due to a couple of factors. First of all, they have a great leader in Selena. Secondly, they have a great board. And thirdly, education is local in this country, just as it is in Mississippi, and that means you have to have people on the ground, and they have a great network of affiliated university-based centers of economic and financial education that work together closely with each other and with the state leader. Well, altogether, we reach about 55,000 teachers a year offline through our workshops, conferences, and webinars. Given that that's a combination of elementary, middle school, and high school teachers, we think that all in we probably reach about 5 million kids, which is about 10% of the students in this country. We also reach over 1 million teachers online through Econ EdLink, our online free resource for teachers. So it's quite a large number of teachers that we're reaching every year in the country. I think one of the most important things that you can always ask your child is to have them ask themselves, can I afford this right now? And even the littlest kids will understand that. Do I have enough allowance to download this song right now? And if I don't download the song. I think also as kids get older and they start earning money, remind them to pay themselves first, to save some amount of their money so they can see it growing in the bank, in a cookie jar, but to pay themselves first, because that will serve them well as they get older and have opportunities to make some really important savings decisions.